What's up, guys? I want to go over some common mistakes that I see on the log press. I want to make a series of posts covering everything from top to bottom. So we're going to start where it starts, and that's right off the floor. So in this video, we are going to be going over how to pick the log. Now, I'll first show what I most commonly see in the main pick technique that I want to address, which is stiff-legged and kind of pulling the log into the lap like that, right? Maybe lifting the log off the ground is the hardest and slowest part of your rep. Maybe, I think the next post will cover hip contact and lat position, but the most common result that I see coming from a pick with this technique is how far back the hips are and having to force it into the lat position like this, where I have a bent over torso and I have all this space right here between me and the log. So what I want to do is first we're going to adjust the handles so that maybe you can't see this, but I'm going to turn the handles slightly angled forward like that, okay? And I'll explain why. The main thing I'm trying to demonstrate in this video is pressing the log off of the ground with your quads rather than pulling it off the ground with your back, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to line up over the log. I'm going to take a little bit of a step back, about a hand's width between me and the log. From there, I'm going to grab my handles and I'm going to press my shins into the log, okay? I'm going to use that little bit of space to engage my quads and get myself in a position where I can push the weight straight off the ground, ultimately into my hip crease, okay? So the reason we don't do it flat is because if I just go like this, I can get a lot closer. I can get my hips a lot closer to being over the log. So, to review, I'm going to step up to the log. I'm going to tip the handles forward at about 45-degree angles, and I'm going to push my hips down to the log. Now, the way that you know you're in the right position is feeling your hips, this portion of your body, being directly over the log. That's where you want it. So if it's too far back, I'm not bending my knees enough, I still feel like I can get a little bit closer to the log. So I'm just going to move it away a little bit. Now, if it's too far away, I'm going to squat down too much and my hips, I can feel, are moving further back from the log. So it's right in the middle where I can drop straight down into that perfect jumping deadlift, clean stone load, anything you want off the ground. This is the position that you want to be in. So automatically, as you saw, when I lift it that way, it's nice and smooth, just like a clean, and slides right into the hip crease. So this is our first part one of the log clean and press series, how to pick the log off the ground. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Next week I will post the part two of this, and we'll go from there. Thanks.